Welcome to the Wisest Wizards, Episode 7. I'm Mike Waterpipe.
Ryan Pancake Hat.
Coffee Doug.
And we're reviewing the Transporter movies this week.
Trilogy.
The Trilogy.
The Trilogy.
Wow.
All three of them.
What are you drinking first?
I'm drinking a Bud Light Lime.
Let me see that.
How did that happen?
We had to do it in a cup. You just shit your pants.
And I'm drinking a wide mouth bubble burster.
Harry
Coors Light.
Harry Potter. I got a Jack and Pepsi.
Thank God I'll have to smell that this whole episode.
Yeah, thanks, Coffee Doug.
All right,
For your
the Transporter
Colombian
Trilogy.
bottle
Transporter Trilogy.
Just real quick, starring Jason Statham.
John Stamos.
John Stamos' brother, Jason Statham. It's an action-packed James Bond on crack, I guess, type of thing.
Yeah, it's packed.
I like the movies. You guys so much, not so much.
I don't know, are we doing all three at once or are we going to go one at a time?
Here, I'll give you all three at once.
Go.
You might as well just take a dump. There you got all three movies. Trilogy. 3 turds in the toilet. There's the trilogy. Then flush them.
Here's the thing. I think these movies would be, I would say they'd be a lot better if you're drinking, but they drank every time and they still did. They even drank in the theater.
I actually, I'll say I did like parts of the first and the second movie, and I enjoyed those a lot more than the third. I thought the third one was just horrible. Like, I wouldn't have wanted to sit through it if I hadn't have snuck like 4 beers into the theater.
I was just hoping that he'd use some of his special forces training to take a wet spaghetti noodle and whip somebody's eyeball out, because apparently in special forces they teach you how to use everything as a lethal weapon.
It is very, it's fake. Yeah, like you're saying. Yeah, there's...
Oh, that's...
Well, no.
I mean, these movies that weren't based on real life.
A lot of the shit they do is ridiculous, or redonkulous. But I was okay with it.
I like how nobody really has a gun. They all choose to fist fight. If I saw Jason Statham coming at me, I'd just pull out a gun and kill him.
He's going against 80 guys and none of them shoot him. They just go to fight him one-on-one. Sure.
Now, if you're in the Crank mentality, because I really enjoyed Crank, I think they have a sequel coming out soon. But that's ridiculous, over the top, and you expect it. And if you go into Transporter thinking you're going to see the same thing, you'll get scenes like that, but you either need to do the whole movie like that or try to do like Die Hard or something.
All right, okay, so what's the point of Transporter 1, I guess, is what we're doing.
Okay, Transporter 1 is basically, he is a guy that he is a transporter. He takes packages for people. He asks no questions. He doesn't care what it is. He doesn't look at the package. He doesn't want to know your name. He just gets paid, and he does it, and he's very good at what he does. But he ends up transporting a girl as a hostage, and then he
ends up probably having sex with her ass.
Now talk about the music, because that was good.
Well, here we go. Music to the number one. Guess what? The bead of sweat rolls down his face. Here comes the bass, wearing it like level 10 on a 5 scale for some reason. It's above and beyond. Watched it in my place. The subwoofer almost blew up the fucking wall of my house.
Never on the action scene.
No, while
he's
eating
noodles.
Chinese food. Yeah, ramen noodles. Very weird. Okay, then what's the point of part 2? You remember the point of part 2?
The point of part 2.
Point of
that
part
was the one with the...
Where he's the he babysits
He's
the
the babysitter.
Okay, basically, he's working for a family, and the kid that he drives around, he's tried to quit being a transporter and doing illegal work. He's babysitting a kid, and the kid gets captured.
But it's like a Heinz story, I guess. He wants to transport his meatmobile into this woman's vaginal garage. But
this
one's got feelings.
This one's got the badass chick too, like the girl that's all about the guns.
I'm gonna tell you, that girl is hot looking.
Spoilers.
No, that doesn't happen at all, I guess. But get ready for some crouching tiger hidden stupidity at the end.
And then the third one was about
that girl with the freckles.
And the third one, the girl with the freckles. We'll get to that in a minute.
Anyway, Pippi Longstocking.
The third one, which a lot of people are upset because they're comparing it to Crank, but the third one is he's stuck with his car. If he gets within 100 feet of his car, he blows up, and so does the car, I think. I don't know.
Well, the car blows up, and he's...
But it's his wrist bracelet.
Oh, yeah, his wrist
bracelet.
Why blow up the Audi?
So in the first one, it was a Chinese girl, and she was pretty cool. The second one was the girl with the guns. All right. And then the third one was the girl with the freckles.
Again, Pippi Longstocking. She was coming into your world and to your hearts through transport.
She was pretty annoying. Well, funny thing about
she's hot as fuck, though.
Yeah,
she's good looking.
I looked her up on IMDb.
I'd have fucked those freckles off her face.
The thing about that girl, she was walking down the road like a year ago and going into a salon.
You saw her?
No, I didn't see her, but the director of the Transporter saw her, and that he picked her. She wasn't an actress; she had never acted. He just liked the way she looked, so he gave her acting classes to train her for the.
Well, they didn't work.
Yeah, no shit. I'll say that. And you know what? In that movie, I find it very funny that you can drive off road at like 80 miles an hour straight into the woods, and you're doing fine. Somehow, an Audi is an off-road vehicle to drive through fucking woods. And he's like, I'm fine. Secret Service, Special Forces, I'm fine. And then another car with 3 people in it behind him blows the fuck up.
It's like he's John McClane in a car.
And didn't the first 2 start with cool action sequences, and then the third one started with them fishing?
Yeah, what was up with that?
Yeah, well, I think each one was trying to progress him more into getting out of the life of crime.
I did like to see that.
I did like the sidekick, though, the cop. Even though you could never understand a damn word he
French
says.
guy.
The French
Yeah,
guy.
he was kind of
The French guy was funny, but
Inspector Clouseau.
Yeah, in a
From the
Mr.
Pink
Bean
Panther
kind of
movie.
way. Yeah,
Mr.
Inspector
Bean.
Clouseau. Yeah.
Thanks for that.
So-
I'm glad you got that one out there.
Let's what do you think? Transporters, should that people check them out? No? Yes? DVDs?
Only if your director makes you watch them.
Yeah. Maybe the first one, I don't know, while you're drinking.
Yeah,
you don't
first
have to focus
No, see
on
Crank. I'll tell you right now, yeah.
And the
you're gonna see
sequel's,
a movie,
and
yeah.
that's got Amy Smart.
Oh, yeah,
can't
no,
wait
Amy
for
Smart.
Yeah, Crank's
Yeah,
the way to go.
She's great.
My review for Transporter
nowadays.
is go see Crank.
Amy Smart's the girl from Road Trip. She's naked in that, and then she was also in, I don't know, what else is she in?
I just remember Road Trip because she got naked.
She takes her top off, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay, I got
Yeah,
you.
that's
Yeah.
Amy Smart. She's great.
Not bad.
She in the second one?
Second.
Does she have freckles?
Crank.
Yes.
She has freckles?
No.
Well, I better fuck some freckles on that girl.
All right, if you want to subscribe to us, that would be great. If you have any suggestions, that would also be great. Somebody recommended reviewing Gremlins. That is in the process of happening, so don't worry, we are going to do
We've
that.
already watched 15 minutes of it.
It's true. Somebody did recommend to watch Gremlins.
Yeah, Gremlins.
That's how you pronounced it.
Gremlins?
He's been drinking,
Is that like
folks.
Dolph Lundgren?
Gremlins, starring Dolph Lundgren.
Dolph Lumberjack is.
We do take your
Spike.
comments and considerations and things seriously, even when you're...
Except for that one guy who said to fuck off.
Yeah, but that's okay.
We're not taking that into
We do enjoy
consideration.
putting on the show, and we hope you subscribe and tell us what else we should be doing. And that's about it. I think we're good.
I still want to talk about the Transporter.
Keep talking, buddy.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
yeah.
I hope he transports a huge gorilla on a small truck. Or he's in like a small Mini Cooper and he's got a lion in the seat next to him. He's got to transport him before he wakes up and eats his fucking head off. Anything that's
What if
just
they mixed him
ridiculous.
with horror? Like he would have to transport Michael Myers to prison.
That's good. I was actually trying to think about a combination movie that they can make with the Transporter.
How about this?
Just
They
team
should
up
they
with-
should transport it straight into the trash can like it should have been. I'm sorry if you're watching this,
No.
Jason Statham, but you should come to my house and I'll show you what went wrong with all these videos.
Of all of our subscribers, one of them is Jason Statham.
Yeah. That's
Really?
true. And John Stamos, both of them.
Wow,
Now, what if
Jesse?
Uncle Jesse is the
Yeah.
transporter? What if
I would
they
have
took,
enjoyed that more.
He's
what if
like
they
he's wearing
took one of
leather
your
and a
favorite
motorcycle.
movies and they put Jason Statham transporting Big Bird and Follow That Bird?
Oh,
Dude,
They
you
have-
cannot substitute Waylon Jennings at all. There ain't no road too long. And you cannot put Jason Statham in there for that. Anyway, he was talking about Follow That Bird. Probably my favorite movie.
Let's review that another time.
Dude,
there's a lot you could talk about in that.
Yeah,
a lot.
Yeah.
It's,
That's a good
other
movie.
than it brings me tears to me eyes, man.
Tears to me eyes.
Tears to me eyes.
Okay, that is us
Yeah,
for the
that was
Wisest
enough
Wizards.
rambling.
I am Coffee Doug.
I'm Ryan Flancake Cat.
And I'm Mike Waterpipe.
Thank you very much, and thank you
Bidding
for
you
watching.
adieu.
Bidding you adieu. Until next time. Good show. I liked that. All right.
Is it your butthole? Check out my colon.
Okay. I think we're all right.
Rosebud you another time. Are you going to eat an imaginary pizza? That's a big piece of pizza. It's a calzone.
What about the moose behind us? We didn't even talk about that.
That's a reindeer.
We'll bring him up.
Jerking off the reindeer.
Oh God.
Rudolph the red rocket reindeer.